Hi, and welcome to this video. We're going to talk about the January 2022 update for the Surface Duo 2. If you're new here, welcome. I hope we earn your subscription. I waited a little bit to put this video out. I wanted to get a better feel for things to see how the improvements or the changes, which I'll first say, were they improvements? And to do something just right off the bat, I just don't think you get the right impression of what's going on. You know, you've got this new thing and your mind's thinking it's new, and so you might overlook things. So I really wanted to work with it and get that kind of newness behind me and see how things looked. So by Saturday, Sunday, I felt very good about it. And I actually put together some videos and have released them. One of them is on probably the biggest thing in the update, and that's the touch responsiveness. So I put a video out on gestures. And boy, one of the things I found about the gestures is that you can just flick these gestures now. The pull down for notifications, the home, all the gestures can just a real light flick will get them going. I had put a lot of work into learning how to use the device and not have issues with gestures and touch. So the techniques that were required. So you had to be a little more specific with your technique. I'm finding now that that's not the case. You know, it's that specificness that I had gotten trained into was not quite needed. So seeing people that were complaining about these issues now saying it's normal, things are the way they would expect, that too kind of confirms that this update has addressed those concerns. One of the other concerns, which really is not with the OS or the launcher, is the camera. And that's something that really Microsoft could update outside of the OS, but right now they're just updating it with the OS. And so they pushed out an update on the camera, and they noted the biggest thing about this update is low light. So I've taken a few low light pictures, and it's better, yes, but picture taking with the Duo 2 is not in the stock software, is not ever going to be, I think, equal to Gcam. That's a challenge to Microsoft that they really should set that as their marker. And this, I'm talking about both low light and normal lighting. The Duo 2 camera does a great job in normal lighting, but we have so few options. Actually, we got virtually no control over the settings. So you want to control saturation. You can't do that. Just little minor things like that. Changing the way that the picture looks, that post-processing. They're still blowing it up too much. They're making things too hot. So reds are just like, wow, bouncing out at you when the red was actually real low red. A cool red. So we need control over that. But let's give them credit. They did improve the camera. So two pretty significant improvements there. Another thing that they did with this update for the Duo 2 is that they have added some more functionality for the pen. So the pen previously has been able to open OneNote. Now you've got, that's a click option. Now you've got a double click and you've got a click and hold. And you can set these things to be open OneNote or take a screenshot or open an app, any of your apps. So one of those three functions can do one of those three things. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if we're going to get many more features with the pen. The big thing, I use a Surface Pen, and the fact that this pen, when it's not being used, its Bluetooth kind of goes to sleep, and there's no way to wake it up other than with a press and hold. So Microsoft could maybe improve that by maybe waking it up with a quick with the side button. I don't know. They need to do something to. And now to what might be a very significant update for many people, and that is for your phone. So now finally your phone can function with the Duo 2 just like it does with, say, my Samsung S21 Ultra. And what I mean by that is, first of all, the first thing I noticed was that the phone screen can now be separate. And I really like that functionality of having the phone screen be separate from the app. But also, we've got the apps option, which means that you can launch apps. Now, previously, you've been able to run apps on the phone and see them on the phone screen in your phone. Now, they open up in their own window. So each app can open up in its own window, and you have the ability to pin it and put it in your taskbar. So a lot of good functions there have been added in your phone. And I'm going to do a video on your phone, and not just go over that, but go over some of the other things. Your phone is a great companion, or helps make your device be a true companion. So you can use your main device, be it a laptop, a bigger Surface device, a desktop computer, whatever it may be. You can use that device and use all the things off of your phone, including making and receiving phone calls. So you can use all of your hardware that you have. Say that I'm using now, my Yeti mic, I can use that with my phone calls. So there's a lot of neat functions with your phone. And of course, we got security updates and any other Android 11 updates that may have been made. I haven't looked at the changelog of Android 11 January update to see if there's anything more than security updates, but we did get those. So I think all in all, it was a very good update. If you were sitting on the fence of purchasing a Duo 2, get in the game. The device is as usable as my S21 Ultra. And all the nice things about this device, particularly the aspect ratio of the screen, makes it easier to read. And I'm talking web pages, and of course you can put the device in book mode and read Kindle books like a book, but that aspect ratio really makes it easier to read. It's probably one of the biggest features I like about the Duo. Okay, I'm going to also do a video on the Duo updates, because the original Duo 1 did get updates, and it's a thumbs up as well. I will have links to all the Duo 2 videos that I put out based on the January 2022 update. They'll be down in the description. I'd like to hear some comments from you, so down there below is a comment place. Thumbs up if you liked it, share it around, and subscribe. The more subscribers, the more views, the more motivation to create more and hopefully better content. Thanks for watching.